Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, grabbing your phone, and seeing that you made money while you were sleeping. No boss, no overtime, no working extra hours. Just money, showing up. Now here's the crazy part. Most people will work 40 years of their lives and never experience this. Not because they're lazy, not because they're not smart, but because they were never taught the one rule that wealthy people follow. And once you understand it, you'll start seeing money, jobs, and investments completely differently. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down the powerful lessons from the book, How to Build Assets That Pay You Forever, including 5 types of assets that can literally generate income for decades. And the last one might be the easiest to start today. Let's get into it. Let's start with the biggest mistake almost everyone makes with money. The wealth illusion. Most people think wealth looks like this: a huge house, luxury cars, expensive watches, designer clothes. But here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of people who look rich aren't actually rich. They're just financing a lifestyle. They might have car loans, credit card debt, huge mortgages, and constant bills. So even though they earn a lot of money, it disappears just as fast. Meanwhile, truly wealthy people often look surprisingly normal. No flashy cars, no giant mansions. So what's the difference? The difference is what they own behind the scenes. And this brings us to the most important rule in the entire book. The rule that changes everything. Here it is. Assets put money into your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Simple. But this idea is so powerful that understanding it can completely transform your financial life. Let's break it down. If something generates income, it's probably an asset. If something costs you money every month, it's probably a liability. For example, assets could include rental properties, dividend stocks, businesses, online stores, apps, books, videos. Meanwhile, liabilities often include car payments, luxury purchases, expensive gadgets, and things that constantly require maintenance. But here's where people get tricked. Society constantly encourages us to buy liabilities and calls them investments. And that leads to the next problem: the job trap. Think about the traditional life path most people follow. Go to school, get a degree, find a job, work for decades, retire. On the surface, this sounds logical, but there's one major flaw. A job means trading time for money. You only get paid when you're working. If you stop working, the money stops. That means your income is limited by 2 things: how many hours you can work and how much someone is willing to pay you. Even high-income professionals fall into this trap. Doctors, lawyers, consultants. Yes, they earn great salaries, but they still depend on their time. Assets change this equation completely, and this is where things get interesting. The sleeping money concept. Imagine you build something once, and it keeps paying you over and over again. That's the concept behind passive income. But let's clear up a myth first. Passive income does not mean no work. Most passive income actually requires a lot of work at the beginning. But after the asset is built, the income continues. Let me show you an example. A writer spends months writing a book. Once the book is published, it can sell copies for years. A developer builds an app. Thousands of people download it. A video creator uploads content online. Years later, people are still watching it. One effort. Multiple payments. This is how assets create leverage. And the more assets you build, the more income streams you create. But what kinds of assets actually work? Let's look at some of the most powerful ones. Asset type 1, real estate. Real estate has created more millionaires than almost any other asset class. Why? Because rental properties generate income every month. Tenants pay rent. That rent can cover the mortgage, expenses, and still leave profit. But there's another benefit. Property values often increase over time. So you benefit in two ways: monthly cash flow and long-term appreciation. Some investors start with just one small property. Over time, they reinvest profits into more properties. Eventually, they build an entire portfolio. At that point, their rental income may exceed their job salary. But real estate isn't the only asset. Another powerful one is hiding in the stock market. Asset type 2. Dividend stocks. When you buy shares of a company, you're actually becoming a partial owner. Some companies share their profits with shareholders. They do this through dividends. Dividends are payments investors receive just for owning the stock. Imagine owning 100 shares of a company. Every quarter, that company sends you money. Now imagine owning thousands of shares. And here's where things get really powerful. Many investors reinvest their dividends. That means the money buys more shares. Those shares produce more dividends, which buy even more shares. This is called compounding. And compounding is one of the most powerful forces in finance. But stocks aren't the only scalable assets. In the modern world, digital assets might be even more powerful. Asset type 3. Digital assets. We're living in the most incredible era for building assets. Why? Because the internet allows one person to reach millions. Digital assets include things like online courses, apps, websites, YouTube channels, software, ebooks, digital templates. The incredible thing about digital assets is scalability. A physical product must be manufactured repeatedly. But a digital product can be created once and sold unlimited times. For example, someone builds an online course. 10 people buy it. Then 1,000 people buy it. Then 50,000 people buy it. The product is the same, but the income multiplies. And that's why digital assets are becoming one of the fastest ways to build long-term income streams. But there's another category of assets that people often underestimate.
Asset type number 4, intellectual property. Some of the most valuable assets in the world are ideas. Books, music, patents, software, movies. Once these creations exist, they can produce royalties for decades. A song recorded today might still earn money 30 years from now. A book written today might continue selling for generations. This is why intellectual property can be incredibly powerful. But there's still one more asset category we need to talk about. And it might be the most powerful of all. Asset type number 5, businesses. Owning a business can create enormous wealth. But there's a critical difference between owning a business and owning a job disguised as a business. If your business cannot operate without you, then it's basically a job. But if your business has systems, employees, automation, processes, Then it can run even when you're not there. At that point, the business becomes a true asset. It generates income independently. Many entrepreneurs eventually reach a stage where their business continues operating even when they take weeks or months off. That's when the asset becomes extremely powerful. But here's the secret most people miss. Building assets isn't about one big success. It's about stacking many small wins. The compounding strategy. Let's imagine two people. Person A earns money and spends most of it on lifestyle upgrades. Person B earns money and uses it to buy assets. At first, their lives look similar. But over time, something interesting happens. Person B's assets start generating income. That income buys more assets. Those assets generate even more income. Eventually, the growth becomes exponential. This is the magic of compounding. Small actions repeated consistently can lead to enormous results over time. But there's one more thing that determines whether someone succeeds with this strategy. Mindset. The asset builder mindset. People who build assets think differently. Instead of asking, "How much does this cost?" they ask, "Will this make me money?" Instead of spending every dollar they earn, they invest part of it. Instead of chasing quick wins, they focus on long-term growth. And most importantly, they prioritize ownership. Owning things that produce value. Owning systems that generate income. Owning assets that grow over time. That mindset shift alone can change your financial trajectory. The final idea. Here's the big takeaway from How to Build Assets That Pay You Forever. Financial freedom isn't about working endlessly. It's about building things that continue working after you stop. Assets are the tools that make that possible. And the sooner you start building them, the sooner your money starts working for you. So the real question isn't whether assets work. The real question is, what asset will you start building today?